This is a really important day, a monumental day, because it's the first time in 13 years that we've had new leadership at the New Jersey State Police. It is one of our most important institutions in the state. We count on this institution to perform many, many different duties on behalf of the people of this state. And there is one person who is ultimately responsible to the governor and to the people of the state of New Jersey, and along with the Attorney General, for making sure that that organization is one that not only performs its duties well and faithfully, but brings great pride and honor to the historic uniform that they wear every day. And I am proud to introduce for a few remarks our new superintendent, Colonel Callahan.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Governor, for having the trust in me to assume this role. Special thanks to the Attorney General as well. His support and counsel and friendship mean the world to me. Thank you, General. And I know Colonel Fuentes is not here. That is by design, because he is a class act and a leader among leaders. And he said, Pat, this is your day and your family's day. So you go and enjoy that and know that I'll be with you in spirit. And I know he is, but I would be remiss if I didn't thank the Colonel. I also thank the clergy that's here in support of this event. And I know your prayers, you've prayed for me in the past and the state police, and I trust you'll continue to do so in the future. Just a real brief, quick thanks to my pastor from Trinity United Methodist Church, who has undoubtedly made me a better trooper. To my family that's here, particularly my mother, who is a registered nurse by trade, but has done nothing but care for friends and family my entire life. So I thank you for showing me what it means to care about people. To my father, a Jersey trooper. To most of us in the room in French blue, the smell of Kiwi shoe polish and Brasov reminds you of the academy. For me, it reminds me of being a little boy when my father would enlist me to shine his leather at the kitchen table. Sometimes that was for an inspection, sometimes that was for graduation, sometimes it was for a funeral. But what I realized later on in my life, that he wasn't really teaching me how to shine leather. He was teaching me about pride. He was teaching me about tradition. He was teaching me about discipline. And he was teaching me about what it meant to be part of an organization that was bigger than himself. People often ask me, especially in the last week, he was a retired major, is he going to have to salute you now? And I will tell you, he will never have to do that, because my father will always outrank me. And lastly, to my wife and kids, my kids who have a tremendous source of joy and pride, I thank them for letting me grow up with them. And to my wife, who I've known since I was 13 years old. She too is a registered nurse, both in a hospital. She's also served as a hospice nurse guiding people through the last days of their life. I've never met a more compassionate person. In the last year, she has shown me more about grace and strength than I could ever imagined. And what she's reaffirmed for me in the last year, particularly, is that she's more of a trooper than I'll ever be. I love you. God bless you all, and thanks for sharing this day with me.